kitchen tile. In that spinny office chair, chatterbait cams running wild with that come and get me stare. Peanut butter sauce drips slow on a double-headed show. 12.2-inch magic wand humming where the lights are low. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and high-chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Anal trainers lined up neat, like a promise on the floor. 5-pound bag of sour sweet, torn right open, wanting more. 4 pounds high chew, cherry red, stuck where fantasies are fed. That chair squeaks a rhythmic beat as she arches off its bread. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and high chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Screen glows bright with hungry eyes, tokens fall like summer rain. Every moan a sweet surprise, chasing pleasure, easing pain. Peanut butter thick and warm makes a mess beyond the norm. Double-headed takes the storm in this quirky lover's form. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, Sour Patch and high chew cravings, tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey, sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Chair still spinning, slow and low. Cam light fades to amber glow. Candy wrappers, sticky trays on that well-loved rolling bass. Just sex and candy, fading slow. Just sex and candy, watch her go.
Hey, hey, welcome or welcome back. It is, as always, good to see you today. I hope you all are having a good morning. Okay, I'm going to welcome everybody in real quick. Then, Empress, we'll see if we can get you sorted out. Hello, Kara. Hello, Atomic Strawberry. Good morning, Lizzie and Mars and Found Fiber Art and Cashew and Carolyn. Princess Pirate Pickle Pants. Sigma Alpha Beta Mom, welcome in. Oliver's personal assistant, Denise, Ruthie, Empress. Everybody, hope you're having a good day. Yeah, my drive was fine. I'm at the Airbnb. Hello, Triceratops. Excellent. Get that garage cleaned out. All right, Empress. Do you have Discord open on your phone or your laptop? Pardon me while I take a bite of my muffin. I'm going to turn my camera off. I did sleep. It's a pistachio muffin. Thank you for joining the Weed Whackers Triceratops. I appreciate you. Hi, On Tour England. Watching yesterday's stream. Hey, Ivy. Okay, you have Discord open on your computer? All right, you know what? Let me just share my screen. So here's what you're going to do. So this is Discord. All right. So you were invited to my server. Let me make sure you can actually see my screen. Yeah. So over on the left-hand side of, wait, I'm sorry. Did you say you were on your phone or you were on your computer, Empress? Sorry. Okay. So I can see you in my server. So over on the left-hand side, you'll see some icons. These are the servers that you are a part of. So you'll see this little bush icon. This is my server. This is the Dainty Bush Club server. Let me know if you see that. Hey, Raleigh. My friends aren't here yet. Oh, are you Creepy Girl? Creepy Girl is somebody that sent you a friend invite. One second, I need to throw my trash away. All right, give me 1 second, Empress. I need to wash my hands. So Creepy Girl is not you. Creepy Girl is somebody that has sent you a friend invite. So, are you on a computer or on your phone, Empress? Okay, I'll tell you what. I sent you a friend request, I think. Okay, this is you. Okay, I've sent you a friend request. Up in the top, there should be an arrow. Oh, that's awesome, Raleigh. Congratulations. Congratulations. Okay, you're on your phone. So on your phone, you should see the same thing. So, all right, on your phone, you see this, right? Okay, but you're not creepy girl. You're already in my server. You're already in my server under Empress of Cluck. Okay. Here's what I want you to do. I want you to close Discord completely. Just close it. No, you don't want to close it. I want you to close it so we get you to sign back in. Hey, Cold Brew, if you want to join the server, send me a message on Instagram and I'll send you an invite. Hey, Wayoma, 5K. That's a lot of walking. Ooh, 20 loads of laundry. That's a lot, Escape. I need to do some laundry today before I go wandering about. Hi, Miss Connie. Yep, it is iced coffee time. I went out this morning to get coffee and a muffin. No, you're fine. Here's what I want. Well, without being able to see your phone and see your screen, it's really hard for me to help. Um, Oink Oink Rage Piggy. What kind of phone do you have? Well, that's not good, Escape. My sound doubled. Let me see what is being used. Okay, there we go. Okay, that should fix it. You should only hear one of me. You're fine, Empress. What kind of phone do you have? I want you to just close out of the app completely, and I want us to restart it. All 36 baby kitties. So, yeah, I want you to log out completely. You have an iPhone, okay? I don't have an iPhone. I don't know how things work on iPhones. Um, but I want you to close out of the app completely and then sign back in. I'm going to see if this is you. I'm going to accept this friend request and let me know if you get this or if this is somebody else. Did you get a notification on your okay. Did you just message me? Is that you messaging me, Empress? Okay. Okay, good. So you already have an account. You already have an account under Empress because I've seen it. Um, so I want you to sign out of Discord. I want you to sign out of Discord on this username. Okay, down on the bottom left. Okay. Okay. Do you want to keep using this account or do you want to go back to your Empress account? So we can keep you on this one, or so you already have a Discord account. We can keep you on this one that you've just created, or we can sign you in under your Empress account. Sure, we can do that. Okay. To change your username, on the very bottom left of your screen, you're going to see it'll be a K and a circle, but down here on the bottom left, you're going to see your account. Tap on that. And then up on the, sure. And then up on the top right, there's going to be the settings icon. Up here, I want you to tap that. And then under account, you should be able to change your display name. But I'm going to send you an invite to the server. Okay. You should have just received in your direct message, you should have received an invitation to the server. I know, we're just horrible people, aren't we? Okay, I'm going to pin a video to the welcome channel. Um, I'm going to pin a tutorial. Okay. All right. So that is the same name. You're in you're in as Empress of Cloth and Clock. Okay. We have two of you now. That's okay. I'll get rid of the other one. All right. I am going to pin this message. Boop, boop, boop. Pin. Okay. So I just posted a link to a fairly short video. It's 8 minutes that gives a tutorial on yeah. We play Wordle. So I can show you really quick here. So on your phone, you're going to see um okay, so once you're in the server, hey Celestial, you're going to see a bunch of different channels, right? So you're going to see a list of a bunch of things here. Those are different channels that you can post in. Okay. So right now, if you're seeing Wordle games, then you're going to be in this channel. And this is the TV, movies, games, books, music channel. Okay, now you're on the welcome channel because you just posted. So if you look right above where you just posted, I have a link to a video that you can watch that should give you a tutorial, um, like a brief tutorial overview on Discord, and hopefully that will help you some. It can be very confusing if you've never used it before. Yes, make sure you're in live chat and not top chat. As Nikki says, top chat is racist. Oh, well, fine, just leaving us, Lizzie. Fine, you just go to the mall. Oh, Lizzie doesn't drive. Lizzie's a passenger. Oh, that's a horrible view. I apologize. Let me turn my microphone down a little bit. Well, I don't like that the Wordle. I don't like that the Wordle inside of Discord doesn't link to my Wordle. So I think I lost my streak. I had like a 102-day streak playing with Lizzie. It was rosy behavior. It was. That was. I just wanted to stretch for a second. Hmm. You're fine, Empress. Um, but I did post that video. You should you should see it in the welcome channel. I posted a video right above your message here. I also pinned it. So in your Discord at the very top, or oh, where is it? Where are pinned messages? Uh, no, it's there somewhere. But it's linked right above, and hopefully you can watch that, and maybe that will give you a bit of an overview. So, yeah, you're welcome. All right. So, Cold Brew, did you find me on Instagram, Cold Brew? If anybody wants to join the Discord, I'm not going to post it publicly right now, but you can send me a message on Instagram and I will send you a link. I haven't seen that, but people posted in Discord Wayoma, but I haven't seen it myself. I assume he just used my recording of the TikTok stuff is all he did. And he was just saying where he got that from is my assumption. So, yeah, no worries, Cold Brew. All right, we good to go? Why can't I see myself? Do, do, do. Oh, God. Too big. Too big. I don't post much on Instagram. I need to post more often. Yeah, cleaning never ends. Okay. All righty then. Let's go ahead and jump into it. So we have a TikTok, or we have Locale Bus from last night. I think they went over the TikTok drama from the night before, Thursday night. So that was what I had streamed. It's like 4.5 hours long, 5 hours. Zio was on TikTok. She had Rosie come up. She had a lot of the ladies from Paradise come up. They were there. Hi Bella. Hey Liz. Yeah, I don't take pictures of anything, Liz. Um she had Stefan come up. Wyoma laid, or not Wyoma, I just read your name. Paola laid into Roz, and then she laid into Stefan, but Stefan is a piece of shit and wouldn't answer anything. So we're gonna get into what Locale Bus covers.
Make it go on. Make it go on and on.
Well, we have, of course, our host of Locale Bus, as always, Foxy Mama and Fupa Cheese.
Hi, guys.
How's it going, ladies?
Hi.
Oh, I did learn in that live that Foxy Mama is engaged to a woman, so she is a lesbian. I did not know that. So, oh yeah, her face when Powell laid into her, incredible. Powell is incredible. Wait, I was not there. The slander. Starting a rumor. And Fupa just sat there and didn't do anything. She sat there looking stupid.
It's going good. I am so fucking ready for Pride Month, you guys. Okay, everybody
What are you wearing, Foxy? That's kind of cute. What is that?
in the chat, you have to say happy Pride to me because I am the resident new lesbian of the Locale Bus.
Happy Pride, Foxy.
So be nice.
I thought you were straight.
I know, I'm looking forward to it, Liz.
Never.
What? That's news
No.
to me. I've never heard you talk about being gay. Fupa,
Yeah.
how are you doing?
What the fuck are you wearing?
It's like a fishnet thingy.
It's a gay fishnet thingy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's rainbow.
Yeah, it was tripping me out for a second. I thought it was like a necklace, and then I saw it going over your arms, and I was like, what the fuck is that?
Yeah, the guy at the gas station asked if it was a tattoo.
That's like some stripper outfit or
You
something.
wore that to the gas station?
Well, I had like a hoodie on over it, but it still goes up my neck, right? Because I had to go run and grab fucking Red Bulls really quick.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be
Yeah, he's creepy. Okay, no worries. Excuse me.
drinking tonight, guys. Look, I got some Crown Peach.
Wow.
I got Buzz Balls in,
Honor
since
of Amber.
we're gonna be talking about Miss ALR today.
Yeah.
And I got a little box.
The only buzzball I've ever tried has been at Fat Camp, and it was one of those giant ones. Me, Lacey, and like a lot of the people that were hanging out in the theater room were passing it around. Hope I didn't
Yeah.
catch anything.
That used to be my thing. I used to bring one of those big ones to every single party that I would go to, and I'd finish them between like me and one of the.
I've tried the chocolate one. They're not bad, but they are quite strong. They are pretty strong.
person.
It was a grape one, and honestly, it wasn't that good.
Grape is a terrible flavor from them.
Yeah.
It's not great. You need the lemon lime or whatever the green one is. That one's good.
The original.
Yeah.
Or the chili mango.
You want to be Mexican so bad.
I do.
How's it going, everybody? We are back at it again. Local Bus. I don't know if you know this. We hit the goal. And you know what that means? It means we're going to fucking Vegas. Isn't that fucking cool? Isn't that so
Yeah,
nice?
cool.
Oh my
Not
god.
really.
I am excited. I am ready to get the fuck out of here. Jesus. Oh.
Yeah, it's so crazy, guys. I am so happy that I'm not going.
Can you guys hear? Let me see my mic input. God, I keep opening Discord. Okay, I don't think you guys can hear the AC. At least my mic isn't picking it up. Okay, good. The central air is very loud in the house.
But I did hear that Yo Mama set a goal.
You can hear it?
To also go, or what the fuck is
Yeah,
that up
road
there?
trip to see a predator.
I have not seen it.
Road trip
I
to
can
go
take a
visit
look.
an
Doc,
alleged
does he have a clip of
SAer and
where he said it?
rapist.
He had like 200 members last night, so I'm assuming that was the goal.
Yeah, he got it in like 6 minutes. Everyone was like tagging us, saying that he invited himself.
He invited
I
himself.
mean, he
Yes.
has to run that by Stefan.
Right, exactly.
So
I'm just setting a goal without even getting fucking permission first.
can you imagine? Okay, well, damn, Foxy, you're not gonna be there.
I know.
I was gonna say it would be so funny, like Yo Mama, me, and Tech, and we just like look out the window and Yo Mama's out there at the gate protesting.
Oh my god. You know what? That actually would be funny as fuck.
I'm trying to see.
But
it.
it's gonna be,
Go ahead.
it's gonna be like 120 in fucking Vegas, so I hope he loves standing outside.
ew. Now I
Yeah.
don't want to go.
It's June in Vegas. It's disgusting.
Oh, you're
Yeah, it's
fucking
gonna
right.
be
I
hot.
forgot about how bad Vegas' heat is. Oh, fuck.
Yes.
Oh no! Wait,
Oh,
can we
no.
I changed my mind. I don't want to go.
Why were they live for 3 hours? Oh my god.
I'm a little fatigued with the whole paradise thing. Like, okay, so when I go to TikTok, I don't necessarily want to talk about that. Like, that's like fun time. That's like hangout time. Like,
Yeah.
chill,
Have
look
fun,
around. And then,
Empress.
so when I go up there and it gets derailed and we start talking about all this serious shit again, it's just like, oh my god, like I just need a break, you know?
Yeah. We
But-
probably should have dipped out, but I'm glad that we did stick around because once they were done talking about that shit, you guys will not believe who came on the fucking stream. Not only Miss Amberlyn Reed herself, but also Tommy as well. I don't think I've ever seen her in a live stream before.
They both popped up. And Tech, I don't know if you watched it or if you caught any of the clips.
I was fucking sleeping. I was like, let's do a members only stream. Then I was like, take over, OBS, bitch. And I
Well,
Yeah.
went, night night.
apparently Rosie refuses to even be on the same panel as Amberlyn or her
Yeah, she's
girlfriend.
pretty immature.
Why? What happened there?
So Rosie was up there first. She was talking to some of the Paradise girls, and they were like confronting her or whatever. And then Tommy pops up, and then she immediately dips out. She says, I'm not gonna do this. I'm not doing this. If she's gonna be up here, I'm out. And I was like, whoa, what is going on here? Like, obviously we know Rosie and Amber have a little bit of beef, but I didn't think it was between Rosie and Tommy. But apparently, so Tommy drops off.
Yeah.
Rosie comes back on. And
Right.
again, she's repeating, I'm not doing that. I'm not entertaining Girl World. I want nothing to do with Girl World.
I know, like poor Fupa, you go up on Zio's TikTok, it's probably going to be talked about. You guys don't ever do anything fucking serious on Bus. You just want to come on here and clown and goof. Yeah, Fupa doesn't give a shit. Yeah, there's a Liberace museum.
World, yet while
Simultaneously.
what's that word?
Simultaneously.
Simultaneously.
Yeah, that word. Always inserting herself into Girl World shit. So it's like, you say you don't like Girl World and you don't fuck with Girl World, but yet you're always inserting yourself into all these situations that have something to do with Amberlyn or something to do with Foodie.
Exactly. And we do
She
have the
does
clips,
insert
guys, if you want to
herself.
watch it with us. Let me pull it up right now.
Ooh.
I mean, this live was like 4 hours long.
Jesus.
Yeah.
But luckily, our friend the Gulags did clip some of the best clips from the live stream, put them together for us. So shout out to Gulags for that. I'm bringing it up right now.
Hey, Rosie.
Oh, wait, okay, so
Yeah,
this-
Amber
let's give
showed
some
up and
context.
did it.
This is when Stefan had already been in there for a minute arguing with, you can see Zio, me and Fupa, Paola, Peachy, and a couple other girls. And Paola had been accusing Rosie of basically being on Stefan's side, like cozying up to him, being besties with him. She spent like a few hours on his.
Guys, I honestly don't know if I want to watch this. I don't know if I want to watch this. I already sat through that 4 hour TikTok. I don't know if I care enough to know what they're gonna say about it. I I I don't know. Hey Prez, let me do a poll. We'll watch what you guys want to watch. I can catch up a little bit on Roz, or we can watch this. Let me do a poll. Yeah, we can watch Pal drag Roz again.
Okay, I'm just gonna fucking private that members only stream because that was diabolical.
Yeah, don't let King Star see.
Exactly.
I feel like that was more.
I'm gonna watch it in our.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody's doing sorcerer. I'm not finding.
You're going for a bike ride? What'd you do, Cash? Did you hurt yourself? I don't know, Foxy should leave. All the mean and uninformed people are tiring. They really are. But this isn't going to be anything different or new. I don't think they're going to add. I don't think they're going to add anything in, to be honest. Okay, I'm going to end the poll. Oh, 3% wanted, so 3 of you wanted to watch, maybe 3 of you wanted to watch Bus. Um, well, I'm sorry. We're going to watch some Roz. We are going to watch Paola drag Roz real quick. There are some highlights. Apathetic Facts broke down some of the TikTok. If you want to watch the TikTok itself, if you just want to know what the locale bus people think of it, um, you can watch that. But I was just thinking, I'm like, I don't have the energy to deal with them today, and I want to go do some stuff. I need to go buy a few groceries. I need to go to the game shop. I need to do some stuff today before my friends arrive. So, but we're gonna watch Paola drag.
Fucking sorcerers. Well, like, first off, Swain and Nico are sorcerers, right? Nico's just a protector.
Oh, was there a stream about me? I was unaware.
Oh, you can see my chat. Look at that. That's okay. We don't need to see my chat. You'll just see us being like, "Go, Paola! Paola is so gorgeous."
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, Fupa, I don't know what your opinion is of me. I don't know too much about you, so I don't have a fully fledged opinion outside of I think I've seen some clips of you in the past and stuff. But except
So, now this was the night. This was Thursday night. This was the night that Fupa did talk some shit. Um, about Rosie. So does Fupa tell her what she said?
When I was in Stefan's chat, you asked me about being on the LCU, and I was like, absolutely not. And then you kind of joined in with them on their end toward me. So, but that.
And you can see Emily over here in the chat. Emily is okay then. People are addressing her.
It's literally been my only experience with you. Yeah.
Yeah, I said a lot of not so nice things about you tonight, to be honest.
I said some not so nice things about you tonight, to be honest. Yeah. Oh, I'm not having a social life today. I'm just going out to do some shopping. Paola is beautiful. She is gorgeous. Hey, potato. Hey, Stars Glow. Welcome in.
I mean, I respect anybody that can say that to my face, you know?
Yeah,
No, you
I
don't.
just think that, you know, you've tried to insert yourself in a girl world, and I feel like you take a lot, you're very similar to Amberlynn, and it comes off as like you're trying to be like Amberlynn.
I mean, obviously, I don't agree that I'm trying to be like Amber, right? But you're absolutely entitled to your own opinion with that. And I think in the past, I did not at all understand, I think, like the long-term effects of some of the shit I was doing. And I used to be really heavily involved as a viewer of Girl World. And then I ended up having kind of like a, I don't know if I would even call it a friendship, but I tried having a friendship with Amber, and that obviously blew up in my face.
But didn't she keep saying, we're not friends? We aren't friends. We're acquaintances. We aren't friends. You kept insisting that you did not want to be friends with Amber.
What
And
happened
everyone
with that?
else saw it coming.
Are you
but
trying
me.
to have
I have
a friendship with Stefan now, Rosie?
I don't agree with that at all. That's not what I said in the live.
That's
in
what
fact,
it
when
looked like, to be honest.
They are lovely,
I apologize because I
Celestial.
specifically said I'm not trying to be your friend. I don't know if that.
Sigma Alpha Beta Mom says, if I ever get dragged on the internet, I want it to be by Paola because she is expert level.
Was clipped or included in any of, I'm not watching any of the reaction content. So I specifically said multiple times, I'm not trying to be your friend, and I'm not trying. I wanted to have a call.
You came in saying we gotta give him grace, even though you've been listening to us on live every
About
single
Shay.
day. So
About
many
Shay.
people talking about how this guy literally gets away with people giving him the benefit of the doubt and always being like, oh yeah, no, we should be nice and we should like let him speak and hear him out and all that stuff. And then you go in there after hearing everybody and saying that you stand with us, you go in there and go, yeah, we should give him grace and also double his audience and everything. Let's bring in followers. We literally like he got an account taken down and you go there to kind of restore it for him. It just a slap in the face. That's all I'm saying. That's it. But it's okay.
Okay, well, I mean, you're absolutely entitled to feel it how you want, Paola. My point about saying grace, I was specifically talking about how everyone should have grace about Shay's passing. That's what I was talking
Everybody
about.
is having nobody's talked bad about Shay, at least not from this situation.
Right, and that's what I was just kind of stating my opinion on that. In that part of the live, that's what I was talking about. I wasn't saying grace towards like the victims or anything like that, and you know that's not at all what I was trying.
I wasn't saying grace towards the victims. Well, they're the ones that deserve the grace, not Stefan.
Trying to say at all.
From my side, that's not how it came off. It just came off like you were trying to give him grace to see if he could explain himself to you. Because even though we've been saying like, he literally, like you meet him and it's literally like, oh, this guy's like, I can fix him. And everybody thinks they can fix him and nobody fucking can. And you go in there and try to talk to him in a way that perhaps I'm going to talk and get through to him. Girl, haven't you seen how many people have said that that's not fucking possible?
I wanted to have a conversation kind of like this. So I'm not interested in like getting angry and yelling and cussing and all of that. And when I was saying giving grace, I'm trying to understand, I guess, why it came across that way to you.
Rita was kissing Roz's ass, and Roz is like, "Oh, I like you."
Because I was specifically talking about Shay and like how I think every party involved deserves grace in their grief. That's what I was getting at. I sincerely apologize if that's not how I worded it, if I came off differently to you or anyone else, because that's not, at all when I intended. In the moment, what I thought I was doing was akin to you guys going and speaking to him on
No,
the
you were
LCU.
not doing us.
But you don't need to speak to him. You weren't involved in Paradise House. Your role in the documentary, from what I understand, has shit all to do with the Paradise House and more about feederism. You don't need to be up there talking to Stefan on behalf of the girls or trying to um, have a conversation with him about anything because you weren't involved. You weren't there. It's not your place.
Any favors.
Yeah,
You were
Peachy
not
wasn't
doing us
having it
any
either.
favors, especially when you don't know the experiences we've been through, really. Like, you've heard a little bit, but you don't know everything.
Okay.
You were not doing us any favors whatsoever.
And she
If
didn't know Shay,
anything,
yeah.
you were there, and now he feels like he has somebody on his side that
I'm
turned
not on his side.
basically. Oh yeah, no, he went to Local Bus and kind of like try to advocate for you, didn't he, Fupa?
What?
He said that you and him came to like a peace agreement and that you're ceasing fire.
I didn't want to like.
He
I
even
didn't
was
want to
like,
keep
if y'all are
bullying
nice
me.
to Rosie, would you be good with her coming and blah blah. You let him use you in a way that now he's going out there talking to people like y'all are good, and that he turned one of them. You know what I mean? That's what you did when you went on live with him. That's what you did.
You also sat up there and gave him sympathy, which is something he's been exploiting his life for, of somebody that we really care about. Yeah. And you gave him the sympathy that he's been looking for.
He hasn't even respected that person. Sorry, Peachy, go ahead. Sorry.
But no, you're saying like that's like, I can speak for myself, but I also have had many conversations, and we are very not happy of the way that he's exploiting that. And anybody that goes up there and gives him sympathy is really problematic on our part.
We haven't even talked about that. Sorry, Peachy, but like that's how we feel, and we haven't even had that conversation, her and I.
Yeah, the fact that she came back up on this panel after she'd already received text messages from some of the ladies being like, hey, what the fuck are you doing, kind of a thing. She chose to come back up on here.
Honestly, I know that you messaged me, Paola, but like I said, I like my internet was out from like 2 a.m. until about 10 p.m. today, and I slept a lot of that because I hadn't been sleeping. So I'm finding out a lot about this stuff in real time. Just by the way, like I don't know any of this. So yeah,
I just feel like it's like if you have seen our lives and you've heard us talk for as long as you have heard us talk, because I see you in the chat, you've been there. You know that this is such a complicated situation, that there's so many people involved, that there's so many things going on, that I feel like you should have known better to think that you already could go to him and figure it out with him. You know what I mean? Like I don't think you know everything.
Oh, I definitely don't know everything. I
think she does.
There's more serious shit than the stuff we talk on our lives. This is the stuff that we can talk on TikTok and that we can say out loud. But there's way more serious stuff. And I don't think you understand the gravity of it by going to him, because it's like you are not a professional mediator or anything like that to resolve this situation. And this has been going for years and years and years. There's so many people involved, and we don't want you to speak for us. And I feel like you were trying to speak for us. I don't give you permission to speak for me.
Absolutely. And I felt like I was doing my best to not speak for anyone. So if I failed at that, I sincerely apologize.
Okay.
Like I'm so serious. I was trying very hard to not speak on anyone else's experiences other than my own. And that's why I was trying to not feed into certain things that he was saying. And I ultimately did impulsively decide to go up there in the moment, thinking that it wasn't different to you guys going and speaking in the.
Forgot my hat. So she went up to talk about her experiences, but she doesn't have any experiences with Stefan. So I don't know why she would feel the need to go up there and talk to Stefan, because she doesn't have any experience with the Paradise House or with Stefan other than a few text messages. Imagine going into a group of victims after seeking out the perpetrator and being like, hey, I'm here too, right?
On the LCU to him directly. I just didn't want to do it through that platform, and I didn't have another
What is
option in my
Zio
head
eating?
of how else.
What is Zio up there licking? It's like,
On the LCU to him directly. I just didn't want to do it through that platform.
but why do you need to speak to him directly? I know that he's addressed her because of those messages, but I know she ate the whole time. Like I know she was eating just the entire fucking time. Why did you need to speak to Stefan? There was no reason for you to need to speak to him.
And I didn't have another option in my head of how else to have gone about that. There may have been others that I just didn't think of, that I wasn't aware of.
But if you went into the documentary with the, because I know the line that you have in the documentary, right? I know what you're there for. So if that's your lane, right, and you are a person speaking on a topic not specifically on him, why do you need to talk to him?
Exactly. Your role has nothing to do with him, but she wants to insert herself. She wanted to be part of the in crowd, whatever. Like I was talking, I think I was talking to Ivy the other morning, and it's like I I almost feel bad for Roz. Hey TM. Mm-hmm. It's it's she so desperately she wants to find a community. She wants to find a place she belongs. And I almost feel bad for her and that she keeps fucking up so badly that she gets kicked out or exiled or just can't get out of her own way when it comes to finding people, even her own community on her YouTube channel and whatnot. That's a revolving door because she treats them so badly. And then she finds this lovely group of women from the Paradise House. I hate that I keep calling them like the Paradise Ladies or from the Paradise House because I'm sure they don't want to be associated with that anymore. Um, what can I call them? What can I call them? The Gorgeous Gals. Here we go. We'll just call them the Gorgeous Gals. I know. I don't want to keep reducing them. Yeah, I do call them survivors as well, but I don't want to keep reducing them to their role with Stefan or the Paradise House because there's so much more than that. So I want to I don't want to call them keep referring to them in that way. Hey, shut the front door. Um, Badass Lady Society, warrior women. You know the gorgeous ladies. The GLs, the gorgeous ladies. There we go. These GLs that she wants to be a part of. Um, she thought warrior women. That's a good one too. She she thought that she'd found a place with them and they could bond over whatever trauma Rosie has associated with this. And She thought she could find that, and they seem to have been open to communication with her because of the documentary. But then she starts showing her ass, and she just can't help herself. And she fucks up. Like, oh, let me go speak for this group of women on something that I had nothing to do with and I had no part in, and I don't know the full situation. And then so she blows up that bridge. She just can't help herself. Hey, Ozzy, how you doing, hun? Right, Ozzy. She doesn't go in with a genuine desire for community. She goes in wanting control, praise, and desire for fame. She always has ulterior motives and needs to be the center of attention. Yep. Yeah, she has to put herself in the center. And that's what she does. Hi, Candy. And that's what she's tried to do in this situation by inserting herself into the conversation with Stefan when she has zero place doing it. I don't think Roz is capable of being a true friend to anybody. You're right, Wyoma. She wants to be the center. Look at her face. She's trying to think, how can I get myself out of this one?
Ultimately, at the time, I felt like I had my reasons, and I think that
She's doing her lecture face because she's jutting her bottom lip or her bottom jaw out.
I genuinely didn't think I was causing harm, and I think I was wrong.
Because you never do. Because you don't think about anybody but yourself. Fupa, why are you so close to the camera? I just noticed that. Fupa, why are we so close, honey?
That's on my honest answer. I don't want to sit here and make excuses. I don't want to sit here and try to justify
She did say it was going to be a big opportunity, and so did Remy. And we're like, oh, this is just the start. This is a big opportunity.
shit if it's not justifiable. Honestly, I felt like, especially because like that day he had posted a TikTok, like tagging me, and it was just another. He had just been launching attack after attack, and I was like, well, if we actually do have an opportunity here to have a calm conversation, then maybe we should have done that. And then honestly, maybe I should have just stuck to that and dropped out of the live a hell of a lot sooner before we were diving into all these other topics, talking about all these other different things, because I feel like that was more my focus, but I
Exactly,
absolutely
Celestial.
let myself stay there, get distracted.
And Corvid, thank you so much for that super chat. I'll give Roz this. Her actions and Girl World's discussions around them have caused me to introspect harshly. So thanks all. Well, that's good. I think we all could use a little bit of introspection and of seeing the girls do things and then being like, wow, I think I do that too. If 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 watching the girls and like do these things makes us be like, wow, I can do better and I can be better than this. I can do better in my own life. Then I think that's fabulous. The girls have taught us something. How about that?
And keep it going. And those things not being about me, I think absolutely didn't.
Those things not being about me just stuck in my craw because I can't have things not be about me.
And
Right, Kara? Oh no, potato.
those things not being about me, I think absolutely didn't help in the bigger picture. And I did not see that in the moment.
You know that you were out there talking.
Oh my god, what are you eating now, Zio? Jesus Christ, she had some chips and then something and what was she eating now? Oh my god, Zio, honey. Please, please work on bettering yourself a little bit, Zio. Jesus. Else you're never gonna get out of this nursing home. You're 30 years old, girl. 30.
Talking about like, I love Rita. Do you know that Rita has her own allegations of her own of setting girls up to be assaulted as well? That's her fucking bulldog that has.
Oh, look at Roz's shocked Pikachu face. Look at Zio's confused face. Hey, gas station chick, welcome in. Sorry, I'm missing some of the chats. Hi, Unicorn Blow. Hey, Mamini.
Been there for him, fighting for him, and you were out there like, I love Rita. Yeah, of course, give people the green light to go and follow Rita and fall for her shit too. I don't think you understand the responsibility to is to be next to that man and people see you talking to that man.
Oh. Paradise is over here in the chat. Not slandering Rita. Shut the fuck up, Stefan.
And be nice to him. And them thinking that he is a safe person to be around, and then shit happens. Because I've been there. Peachy's been there. All of us have been.
Somebody in chat saying they tried to stick Rita on him.
There, and we know how bad it is when people later.
Hey, Paola. We just we just wanted to watch you drag Roz really quickly, and then we're gonna watch a different video. Why are you an asshole, Paola? We think you're pretty great. We just wanted to watch you rip in. We just wanted to watch you rip into Rosie real quick before we watch something else.
We see people that we care about be involved with them and fall for shit and everything, and then we feel like, damn, I introduced him to that person, and that's what you did yesterday with all those people that you brought to him.
I had a lot of people that I've met over the years that I'd only heard positive things about Rita. I had no clue.
Of course you had, you dumbass.
Yeah, it's a fucking psycho. Jesus Christ.
That's what she needs, though, Paula. That's what she needs. And the thing is, if any of us, the reaction channels, if we say the same thing, it's like, oh, they're just haters. It had to come from somebody that she likes and that she considers somebody that she's like a equal with or whatever. I don't know. It had to come from you ladies for her to even listen. That is the only way she was going to listen. Mina Bobina got set up by Rita for someone to assault in her house. Oh, fucking A. Poor Heather. But Rosie loves Rita. Rita's great because Rita was kissing her ass and gassing her up. That's all it takes to get on Rosie's good side. Yeah, you went at her in a classy way. You went at her with facts and like, hey, look, we're the ones that have experienced this, not you. It's not your place to go to Stefan and try to speak for us whenever you don't know the whole situation, whenever you've never been to the Paradise House, when your interaction with Stefan is a few text messages. Yeah, Rita sounds like the Ghislaine Maxwell of Paradise. Right, Wayoma, I don't think she understands at all.
I had no clue, Paola.
Yeah, that's because you've not talked to the girls from the dock. There's literally one of them right there that has a situation with fucking Rita that set her up. Okay.
Fupa, honey, what are you doing?
And if you were here over a topic, a generic topic, then let's keep it about that, because you don't know about the issues that are happening in the fucking house with him. And I'm sorry that I'm going off right now.
No,
I'm honestly like, it does piss me off, because it's like, you're acting like you were trying to help us here, and you were not. You were trying to put yourself in the center of attention again. And listen, do whatever you need to do to get your, whatever you need to do. Do whatever you need to do, but don't act here like you were doing us a favor. That's it. That's all I want from this.
I understand.
But do you really understand, Roz? Do you really understand?
I don't want to discredit your feelings or anyone else's in the peripheral in this that's more involved in that aspect of it. So I don't want to dismiss anyone's feelings when I'm talking about like where I was at, what I was thinking, any of that. And I'm trying to really take the time to listen, because
well, you so rarely do that.
Ultimately, like I said, like I know the reasons that I did it. I wasn't trying to center myself for attention or anything like that. And whether you believe me or not, I understand. But
you were.
I felt
you always try to put yourself in the center for attention. You've made this whole fucking thing. I like how Emily over here is saying word salad. Not Emily calling her ass out. She's just, she always inserts herself. She's popping onto your lives, Paola. She's popping into Zio's lives. It's like, why? She can't even go live on her own fucking channel. She canceled her live last night because there's just so much going on around the documentary. It's her own doing. She has her own platform, her own channel, her own shit going on. And she's letting down her members and her community because she can't keep her fucking nose out of y'all's business.
like there was aspects of that conversation that would have.
She's been mad that we've been talking and doing lives. Trying to king of get girls to talk about each other. Oh, because she doesn't like that we're talking instead of her. Absolutely. She's going to hate that you've been in our chats. She's going to hate that you all are on our channels talking to us and friendly with us because we're reaction channels to her. If and when she finds that out, she's going to be livid. She's going to be pissed, and I'm here for it. I think she means Roz. Mm-hmm. She just wants to be involved because she's in the documentary too, you guys. She's part of it too, and she's feeling left out. We came here to watch Locale instead of giving them views and like the vibe. Well, I'm glad that you all have decided to stick around. I appreciate it. Exactly, Michael kept saying, "Go sit in your kitchen and eat pizza rolls, Rosie." I know, yeah. Yeah, she's gonna get pissed. Yeah, the Locale bus. We started watching the Locale bus this morning, and then I was like, we already watched the entire TikTok live when it happened, and I just don't know. I just couldn't sit through that whole thing again. I was being cool with her at first, but she did that it feels like retribution for me being on Locale right after. She didn't say her reasons, but it felt like that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Paola knows about Nikki. She's talked to Nikki. I'm not sure if she knows about Scar, but you don't care if I don't care if she knows I'm here. I'll call to her face. I just can't believe Roz blocked me on Instagram. Fucking A.
A net positive, and I don't think I fully equated.
Yeah, I think Roz didn't like that Kimmy and you were both up on Locale Bus because she despises Keemstar and hates Locale Bus. I don't think Locale Bus is the best place to tell these stories, but I absolutely understand why you all went up there. They had Stefan up there spouting his shit, trying to defend himself, and that was the only side they were getting. So you and Kimmy went up to be like, "Hey, look, he's not being truthful. He's not being honest with you. He's blowing smoke up your ass." So I don't blame you all at all for being like, "Look, I'll do it. I'll go up and I will be our side." Right, JPDB, she was like, "Oh, I could do that. I could grill Stefan," but that she doesn't know the situations. Hmm. Well, she got Keemstar's attention, and now the Locale Bus is going to go in on her. The problem is the people on Locale Bus don't know anything about Rosie, and they're not really doing it justice.
Is how much the impact of the net negative could have. And that's just the honest truth. I didn't think it through in that realm, and I'm floored to hear that, because I've stated multiple times that I'm not interested in a friendship. I'm not interested in
This is my own snipe here, but I want to.
taking a side. I just wanted to discuss certain things, and I didn't want to do it through the LCU, and that was the only other channel people were.
You have your
doing
own
that
platform,
through.
Rosie. You have your
I didn't
own
want to
platform. You
platform
don't
him
have to do
either.
it through the LCU, and you don't have to bring in followers.
Right.
You have your own platform. You could have
Right,
asked them to have a
but
She
conversation with
wants to
you
be on your
there.
shit instead,
right,
absolutely.
and but with YouTube, and this is something else I was thinking about too in this process, is with YouTube. YouTube has the playbacks, has ad revenue.
I hated that it kept pausing until I realized I could put it to my phone. I think it was Kimmy or Ivy told me that I could do that. That it wasn't pausing on phone.
Dating. I'm just saying that was absolutely not what I intended.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I really appreciate us having this
You're like, I love that. I love that we're all over here in chat being like, "Get her, pal, get her."
conversation, and I don't want to negate the fact that I absolutely like caused problems for people that never asked for them by doing that, and I did not think that through. I did not.
Yeah.
I like how Zio's just, just, oh, yeah, yeah, just, she's just such a fucking mess. But you did an amazing job, Paola, just ripping into her and explaining to her why it wasn't her place and why she wasn't the one that should be up there talking about things. Roz won't. Oh, hi, Jen, by the way. Roz won't answer any questions directly, like why was she in this chat in the first place? Yeah, she and Stefan are just like each other on that. Stefan doesn't answer any questions directly either. So, all right, I need to finish up this Texas vlog here. Oh, let's look at her post. So she posted last night, "Hey members, I have to be honest and transparent. This week has been so overwhelming. A lot has happened that I have yet to talk about on YouTube. One of the main upsides is I have been sleeping a lot more than usual, but I need to cancel this week's stream. I really didn't want to," that's the wrong two, "but I think the best thing I can do right now is shut up, keep resting, and reflect a little longer before I come on here and talk. This docuseries stuff has been so overwhelming. I'll see you next week." Yeah, maybe you should have shut the fuck up before you went on Zio's lives. And on Stefan's live. And what do you mean it's so overwhelming? It has nothing to do with you. Fuck off. You think she has some empathy for Stefan? I'm sure she does. They're very much alike. So, you haven't really missed anything, Taby. I'm going to see if she's posted any new poetry really quickly. Let me switch screens while I check that. She's very much burning all of her bridges. She is burning all of her bridges with every group. Okay, nope, just the island one. Oh, are you still here, Paola? Why do I keep opening Discord? I keep meaning to open my Streamlabs. Yes. So I don't want to keep referring to you all as like the Paradise ladies or ladies from Paradise or the survivors from Paradise because I don't like the continuing to refer to you all as something related to that. Ooh, what are you playing? Are you a gamer, Paola? You just keep getting better and better. Um, I I don't want to keep reducing you all to your experiences and what you went through at Paradise. So I decided I'm going to be referring to you all as the GLs, the gorgeous ladies. Oh, the reunion. We'll do that. The reunion. There you go. Teamfight tactics. Oh, you're a League of Legends lady. Nice. Like I do just typically call you all the ladies or whatever, but Belladonna, of course, Paola's a gamer. I did peep that gaming PC back there behind you. Mine is I built my own gaming PC last year as well. So yes, the GLs or the reunion. So, but I just don't want to keep referring to you all as associated with that place. Yes, your PC is very pink. It's very nice. The white and the LEDs. It's very nice. Need for Speed. All right, I'm gonna finish up her vlog here, and then we might just call it a day. Maybe I'll come back later tonight, but I need to go to the game shop. I need to go to the game shop to look for some minis for when me and my friends play Pathfinder. I'm gonna go get some lunch. I need to go to the store, and maybe we'll stream one of Rosie's blogs or lives a little bit later tonight. But I want to finish up her last Texas vlog.
So,
Wait, did I change my screen back? I'll be glad when I get back home at the end of the month and I can use my PC again to stream. I'll be home the 13th for a day, and then I'm going to Kentucky.
other than that, I had such an incredible time being in Texas. I am really looking forward to looking through all the footage and figuring out what this project is going to look like exactly. Once that's all said and done, I'm really excited. I want to edit some videos just for me and Remy. Because there's like a lot of moments and conversations that like we did record that were not meant for the internet, and like just for us to.
Well, I mean, you can always upload them to OF.
Look back on and like
maybe you should, because it seems like you need another form of income because YouTube's not going so hot for you. So maybe you should start up an OF again. I'm sure there's a market for you and Remy on there. I don't know if Paola is watching the chat, but Paola, Ozzy asks if you've ever seen Rosie's interview on the We're All Insane podcast.
Smile and laugh with, you know, and I'm excited, and I'm such a lover girl. You know, you guys have not really
lover girl.
gotten to know that about me, because when I came on the YouTube scene, I was a jaded, heartbroken, single lady who needed more time to heal from a relationship.
You're making a dense bean salad for meal prep this week. Cannoli beans, cucumber, tomato, red onion, roasted tomato. Ooh, that sounds delicious. That sounds similar to the bean salad I made a few weeks ago. You've seen Jess because she's your friend. Oh, you're friends with Jess from the We're All Insane podcast? That's really cool. Well, she's promised 2 members only streams a month because she's just so busy. She has so much going on, you guys, that she just can't take time to stream. Whereas I work 2 jobs and I think I've streamed 13 days straight. So fuck off, Rosie. She can sit on TikTok lives. Just Tea Cakes. She's the one that was here recently and was friends with Rosie. Was here recently. By here, do you mean here on my channel or somewhere else? Oh, did she get gifted a membership last night? I don't know. I know she's so busy, you guys. I need to change my thumbnail. because we're not talking about Bus. Oh my God. She was gifted a membership last night. Oh my God, how funny. I didn't know that was her. I didn't know that was just Tea Cakes. I didn't know what her name was from the We're All Insane podcast. Oh my God, I didn't know that, Paola. Thank you for letting me know that. How funny. Yeah, Wyoma, she was gifted a membership last night. Roz has nothing entertaining to say or do to earn or to even stream. Her audience does. Well, she has to make her Fifi content. She has to sit in her kitchen and cook and make exaggerated eye rolls and everything else. Yeah, her mom bought the groceries. Mm-hmm. But she's such a lover girl, you guys. No, I don't want to insert an ad, YouTube. Stop it.
Relationship that ended really toxically.
Everything ends toxically because of you. I don't think it ended toxically. I think it just ended, and then you're trying to rewrite history like you always do. You know, it is funny to gift memberships, and it brings out the lurkers that are like supporters of Roz, and it's like, we see you, mountain bike. Hi, baby girl. Oh, speaking of memberships, it's a new month. I have 10 memberships that I can gift. Who are we going to get out of the bushes? Welcome to the Weed Whackers. Phoenix Wildfire, good lord. Meow, good, I can't fucking read today. Somebody else read these for me. Welcome to the Weed Whackers. Phoenix Wildfire, Meowzine Minor Jane, Shava, Alice Auxilia, and Becca Marie. We'll gift the other 5 later. Hey, Susan. Yeah, good, good. I hope you're doing well. Yeah, she needs to really work. She needs to get a job. And I am still of the opinion, and I could be wrong, but that's my opinion, that she was having all of these pain flares while her mom was in town and just, I'm having so much pain. I can't do anything. I'm having a pain flare. Because I suspect that her mom may have been like, hey, are you going to look for another job because your part-time job isn't doing anything and YouTube isn't making a lot of money right now for you? So when are you going to get another job? You need to be looking for a job. That's what I suspect. So that's why Roz miraculously, hallelujah, praise Jeebus, suddenly didn't have her pain flares the day after her mom leaves to go back to Norway. But from the time that she got back from Texas until the time her mom left, she was in so much pain. I'm having a pain flare. It's a bad pain day every fucking day. Pennsylvania, that's awesome. Secret Squirrel, what are you doing? I grounded you, Secret Squirrel. Oh my god. Secret Squirrel. Just gifted 50 memberships. I cannot read all of those names. You are incredible, Secret Squirrel. That is way too much. You need to stop. You are not allowed to gift memberships or anything for like the rest of the year. Look at all of those new weed whackers. That is Secret Squirrel. And I'm a rebel. You are an incredible supporter of the channel, Secret Squirrel, and I don't think you know how much I appreciate you. You are such an incredibly giving person, and I just appreciate you so much. Let's see, maybe I'll read some of them. We got Hell's Ice Supply, Miranda's, May May, Land Designer, El Resh, Concrete Cauldron, Hannah, Wolf Pump, Wibbly Wobbly, Wicked Weird Wednesday, MTG, Teletubby, Elvira, Mister of the Dark, Tara, Fatal Bunny. So far, just, I don't, now granted, some people I may not recognize. I don't see anybody sus. Oh, Gidgy. Scooter's mom, Gidgy, that used to be on the LCU, she popped into my chat the other night, like a couple nights ago, I think. She popped into the chat, and I'm like, wait, Gidgy from the LCU? And she's like, I used to be, yeah, but not anymore. I'm like, oh. So Gidgy just got gifted a membership. Oh my god. Who else do we got? Oh, thank you for the flow state. I'm not sure who just sent that. Susan, thank you so much. Wicked Weird got a membership. Mm-hmm. We're going to the shower. Yeah, you can type out someone's @ to see if they're lurking. Yeah, her part-time job, they stopped giving her work to do, is what she said. She said that they stopped giving her work. She agreed with something you said. I know, but we're just we're all just horrible people over here on the reaction channels. We all have a mental illness. We're just the worst of the worst. I think so too, Found Fiber Art. I think she ignored it because she didn't check her emails. She didn't check her emails for like several days, I think she said. Hi, Speculation. Welcome in. I know, damn those jobs. Roz could never. She got fired from a work from home job because of lack of attendance. She lost. I think the drunk racist is Tina, isn't it? I really don't know a lot about Gidgy. Gidgy was Scooter's mom. Have fun biking, Cashew. Please be safe. I know, Mars. You're all just big meanies. We're all just the worst people. I know. Drunk racist on locale bus could be any number of people on the locale or on locale universe. You have to be a little more specific. Panda says, I hope that Paola knows that by coming here, she's acquired a mental illness. Well, yesterday morning, I think it was, Paola came in and she was like, wait, am I part of Girl World now? And we're sorry to inform you, Paola, that yes, you're now one of us. Yeah, I stopped giving her work. Hey, Kentucky Dad. I'm going to be in Lexington in about 10 days. God, that is still just beeping, beeping, beeping. I'm going to turn that off for the moment. If I can find it. I'll turn that back on in a minute. So Paula, yeah, I think I am. It's okay. You found another group of people. You found another tribe, a secondary tribe, along with your reunion people. You're one of us now. I went there, Bella. I went there yesterday morning. I went to the axolotl planet place yesterday. Celestial says, you're in the good part of Goral World, Paola, the fun part. And Kara says that we're happy to have you and support you, Paola. I'm happy to have all the ladies here. They're all just super sweet people. It was actually okay. I talked to the guy. I asked some questions. I got a little bit of video. My phone storage got full, so I couldn't record very much. I didn't know my phone was that full. Um, so, but I am going to be working on a video for that probably this weekend while I'm here at this house. Probably today I'll work on that. But I did talk to the guy. I did get a little bit of video footage. I talked to him about how often to clean the tanks, why there isn't stuff inside of the tanks, and that sort of stuff. So I think they're an okay place at the moment. So, all right, I need to finish this Roz vlog so I can go do my shit. What do I want for lunch, you guys? Oh, I need to message Ivy and see how she's doing today. Yeah, Paola, you have a lot of fans. You have a lot of people just simping over you. People, everybody's like, Paola's gorgeous.
And, you know, the origin of that toxicity was in fact not me. However, the
Mango sticky rice. I don't know if I want to go out for Thai for lunch. Do I want Mexican or Italian? I'm thinking of a couple of different places. Ooh, a chicken salad sandwich. I could go to Chicken Salad Chick. I could go to Chicken Salad Chick. Spicy tacos, grad schooler. I know, we are a Paola fan club. She's gorgeous and stunning and smart and funny. I think I have a new internet crush. No, that's still Nikki. Sorry, Paola. A personal cheesecake.
Ending toxicity had a lot to do with me.
I'm sorry,
because I stayed
Tremorhoffen.
way too long, and I had a lot of
Chicken salad chick with the weird grape salad. I don't know. I don't know. I need to try to eat healthy this week while I'm out of town because I I I know I've mentioned this before, but I'm only home like 2 days this month until the end of the month. So I need to not gain 30 fucking pounds before I try to squeeze my fat ass into the airplane seat to go to the Czech Republic on the 20th. Rally, Nikki T is your one and only living. Bella, I'll take Paola as much as I love Nikki. Ooh, make Paola say personal cheesecake for me. Okay, Paola, I have a request. You follow me on Instagram now, so I'm going to need you to send me a voice note on Instagram saying personal cheesecake in your sexiest voice. You don't have to do that, I'm kidding. Ooh, farmer's market. What about that barbecue place you went to? I'm not in Texas. I'm in Springfield. I did not make it to Oaked. Um, uh, I'm in Springfield, Missouri right now. Celestial has hard eyes for Pow and Ivy, and of course Livy. Girl, I am nowhere in the league of those two gorgeous ladies. Ivy's voice is incredible. She gave me goosebumps. Ivy's voice is amazing. Yeah. I I left Texas yesterday morning and now I'm in Springfield for a week to hang out with some friends on a little mini vacation. And then I'm going to Kentucky for a week, and then I'm going to the Czech Republic for a week. This month is absolutely insane. And then I'm probably not going to travel again for the rest of the freaking year. Oh, hey, Gidgy. You were gifted a sub. Did you know that her ex? Yes. Yes, Ozzy. Um, and that's how her ex found out that she basically was cheating on him, and then she had to make up, and she had to, like, in my opinion, that's when this guy became a stalker, because she had to scramble and make up an excuse for why she was fucking this other guy while she was with her boyfriend. All the ladies came running when Libby put on the hat. Y'all love this hat more than you love me. I have so many fans in my chat now. You live in Reams Hood? We need you to go look for a guy wearing fingerless gloves in a convertible. Well, the travel is for work, Gidgy. Except for this week. This week I'm on vacation, partially. So at least my travel's paid for because it's for work, right? You love me in the hat. Goth Libby is your favorite? I'll have to bust out Goth Libby again. Alright, I need to finish this fucking video because I want to go to the game shop.
Time to heal from a relationship that ended really toxically.
Yes, the toxic relationship. That you were cheating on your ex with your stalker for 8 years. And then you tried to get back together, and then he decided, no, never speak to me again. And while you were back in Omaha, trying to get back with him, and you guys were trying to work on your relationship again, you were messaging Stefan asking about the Poly BBW scene in Vegas. And you joined his Discord, and you were like, "Oh, do you do video chat? I want to get to know you better." Because your stalker broomed you into thinking that you were poly. Fuck off. Own up to your own decisions and what you've chosen to do, and stop blaming other people. Stars Glow Goth Libby was hot. Right, Ozzy, why tell your stalker you're going to Indiana where he lives and acting like he forced you to meet him, right? It's like a little cheater to be Toronto.
And, the origin of that toxicity was in fact not me.
Have fun at the game store. Here's my invisible list.
However, the ending toxicity had a lot to do with me because I stayed with.
It had everything to do with you. And what do you mean beginning toxicity? You said in that article that you met him on a BBW Reddit space, and you didn't know that he was one of your biggest, I guess, contributors to your, I think it was Chatterbait at the time, to your SW. We need drag queen Libby for Pride. Well, it would be a drag king because I'm a woman. And I don't think I could do that very well. I wouldn't be able to do it justice. My game of choice? Well, I'm going to get some minis because my friends and I are going to be playing Pathfinder, which is similar to D&D. So I need to get some minis, and I need to look for a board game. So she mentioned running into the pizza sister lady, and she had to pretend to be excited in this encounter with the stalker. She had to find a way to explain. Yeah. Yeah, you're not going to catch me dressing up in a dress and looking all feminine and girly because I can't do makeup. You were a traveling lawyer? That sounds pretty awesome. Escape. Hey, Jagachicus. Lexington has a well-liked assigned female at birth queen. Really? That's interesting. I know the chunky. It's that's gonna be a soundbite. I like them chunky.
Too long, and I had a lot of lessons I needed to learn. I really did. I had a lot of lessons I needed to learn, and I'm grateful for those lessons because feel like they've led me here. And
they led you to Remy. Secret Hitler. They have that at Gen Con this year. I thought about signing up for it, but I didn't.
am someone who prides myself. One of my phrases I say often, especially recently because now I'm in a relationship, is we don't do toxic. We don't do toxic.
Well, honey, you are toxic, so yeah, I'm not feminine either, obviously. Sharma Hoffman says, I know 2 women with a serious, dangerous stalker problem, and they had such a hard time until someone took them serious. So her stalking story annoys me. Maybe I missed a lot, but where's the stalking? It was online stalking, apparently. But hi, crazy Binky Mouth. It was probably Secret Squirrel that gifted you the membership. But welcome in. Yeah, it's one of the bad things in the US is that it's really hard to have the police do anything when it comes to a stalker until they actually do something, like try to break into your house or try to do something physical. Until then, the police don't really do anything. Um, Hey, clever nickname girl. This is her last Texas vlog. I'm just finishing it up because I started it yesterday morning and I just want to finish it. Um, I know my boyfriend. I have a boyfriend. We don't do toxic. Well, just by nature of you being in the relationship, it's toxic.
you're not gonna catch me playing games, setting up emotional traps. If I sniff my partner doing that shit, I'm out. I'm running for the hills, dog. I am too old. I'm too tired for the drama.
Um, I can agree with that. My ex-girlfriend would sometimes do tests. She would test me, and I didn't know she was doing that until much later, whenever she would mention it. But it's like, don't ask me a question or just wait and see what I'm going to do and use it to be a test, right? Just straight up fucking ask me. Be like, hey, why don't you do this? Or why do you do this? Or hey, what do you think about this? Don't try to test me to see how I'm going to react to something or what I'm going to do. I don't like that. It seems very mind gamey. So um I hope that sorry, Ozzy. I'm sorry, and you can drag me for saying this. I went through everything, went through the whole timeline because I want info before the doc. He was not a stalker, she lied. Oh yeah, Ozzy. Yeah, we've all been through it before. He wasn't a stalker. She met him online at the same time that she met Chris, her ex-boyfriend, and continued speaking with him and continued an online relationship with him. And then she met him, fucked him, said that he groomed her, because we can't say groom, and bride until uh or that he groomed her into feederism and into believing she was poly, manipulated her. No, no, girl. He didn't do that. And then she gave a different story in that article about how she got into feederism. So it's like, which is it? Yeah, Jarella. Yeah, she's. Hey, Kaylee. So I hope Roz doesn't do this to her partners, but I mean, it's hard to tell. But she is very manipulative, and she has anger issues. And if she doesn't get her way, she gets angry. We've already heard from Remy in the vlog where they were painting each other's nails that they've already had conflicts, and she's already went off on him. Right? She strikes me as the kind of person that will absolutely use therapy speak as a weapon in a relationship to get her way and to make her partner feel bad. Yeah, she also said that her ex Chris was a feeder, and then the stalker was a feeder. But then in the article, it's, oh, I was talking to my friend asking about her making money on OnlyFans or OF, sorry, YouTube. And she asked me if I knew what feederism was. And I'm like, no. And it's like, so which is it? Which is it? Mm-hmm. The video with the Lyft Uber driver is also scary. I agree, grad schooler. She just info dumps and trauma dumps all over her therapist, I'm sure, too. Remy also, Remy strikes me as a more passive person who isn't going to push back and argue as much, unless it comes to his cats. And then he might be like, yeah, don't do that. But then we've also heard him tell her, hey, when you get back to Florida, I want you to get outside more. I want you to work on moving more. So I don't know. It's Remy's kind of a tough nut to crack. Yeah, she's been in those spaces since 2013, 2014. Oh yeah, she's been in therapy for like over 20 years. She knows the language. She knows what to say. Mm-hmm. No, she's dumb. Yeah, she's and that's one of the things I think that makes her so dangerous because she can manipulate. But the thing is, you have to know how to look through her. And if people just don't think about it too much, they're not going to get into it because she plays the victim so well and so convincingly, but she's rewriting the history and blaming others, and that's what makes her so dangerous, in my opinion.
And so for me, like the pinnacle, like apex, the most important part of like,
Yeah, a good therapist will spot it. Oh, the apex, most important part.
you know, navigating being in a new relationship is like making sure that communication stays on point, that honesty stays on point, that everybody's open and honest, and that if there's problems, you know, you address them head on and get through them together. And I think like moment after moment after moment throughout that trip, you know, we had a lot of roadblocks that were being put up by other people that we had.
Nope. 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 Yeah, lucidity. She weaponizes she weaponizes words that have very specific and important meanings, and then it minimizes those words for everybody else, like trauma, grape, all of these things. but we all heard what people say. People check out when she talks. So it's obviously a tactic of hers. Yeah, it's called Gish Gallop whenever you're doing an argumentation, right? You throw out so information that you overwhelm the person that you're arguing against, and they don't know what to address first. And if you can't refute one piece of it, well, then therefore all of it's valid. She does that a lot. Yeah, she very, but the thing is, she's also very surface level with a lot of the things that she brings up and talks about because she only gets like info from like headlines or like TikToks. So she's also very surface level when it comes to her knowledge about specific things, but she does know her therapy speak very well. So that's one of the things that makes her very, very dangerous. Yep, Ben Shapiro. Very much so. DDoS attack? I don't know that acronym, Panda. But as far as roadblocks being put up by other people, no. Nobody was in Texas looking for you, stalking you, whatever. The person happened to come across you and followed you and took some pictures. Should they have done that? No, they shouldn't have. I don't agree with that behavior at all. But people weren't putting up roadblocks, right? You said this person contacted Remy's mom. We haven't seen proof of it yet, and I don't know if we will. The driest wife on the planet, right? Pussies aren't supposed to be wet. Well, I'm sorry, but your wife is lying to you, Ben. Um, so other people weren't putting up roadblocks. You could have went and done things. Dallas is a big fucking area. You still could have went and done things and hung out.
To figure out how to navigate, and we did, and I am so proud of him.
I don't think so either. I don't think so either, Ozzy. Yeah. She's never had fucking psychosis. She remembers all that shit perfectly.
And how he has
she misuses the big
himself
words.
as well as was able to be there for me and make space for me and my emotions and feelings, just like I was able to reciprocate for him, you know? And
I don't believe that. Because Rosie doesn't listen to other people. She doesn't give a fuck. She just takes and takes and takes and takes. She never gives back to her partner emotionally or in any fashion, really. I'll read that in a second. Sure's not dead. I came in right on the Ben Shapiro bit. But it's when we've heard her listen to him speak, we've heard her listen to other people, she just glazes over. She doesn't give a fuck what anybody is saying. She's just waiting for her next turn to talk about things. I don't believe for a second that that she reciprocates any of these things. A distributed denial of service attack is a malicious cyber threat that floods a target server, service, or network with overwhelming internet traffic. Compare that to, yeah. Yeah, absolutely, Panda. Yeah, the whole thing. Oh, I want this. I want to buy this. Okay, I'll get this for you. Now, why don't you pick out something for me? But then he's going to buy it with his own money, right? Because she doesn't have any fucking money while she was there. And you know, she's a mess. One of my favorite screenshots is of her just glazed over on Christmas whenever Levi started talking about the game he was playing. She was just like, and I think she even had like a piece of ham on her fork or something. She was just waiting to take a bite of food and just Just nothing behind those eyes. Just the light was out. All right, but yeah, Jarella, I agree.
And
Hi, Gummy Bear. Oh, look at she's so happy.
I'm so happy, you know, in life.
I didn't know she was gonna say that. I didn't know she was gonna say I'm so happy.
I really feel a sense of happiness that I haven't felt in a long time.
She does take a lot of oh my god, I almost said Vyvanse and I almost said Ativan.
Time. I feel a sense of belonging and understanding, and I found my person. And
she would constantly roll her eyes when her mom was talking about things. Uh-huh. Pulpy did the same thing. Oh yeah. She has dead eyes. I'm so happy. I have several of her live streams that I need to catch up on from like a week and a half ago. I'm hoping to have time to catch up on those because I haven't seen them.
that's incredible.
It's incredible.
I don't want to dwell on the negative. It affected me, of course it did. Of course it did. But they're not going to see that.
But we did see that.
So I think it's better to manage myself.
We did see it because you refused to vlog or do anything in Texas because of these things, which there was no reason to.
And pull away when I need to. You guys might hear
Hey,
me
Cold
repeat
Brew.
this phrase a lot.
I don't know if they have or not. I don't
because it's what
think
I've been telling myself, and it's been working. I'm not going to let them drag me back to hell.
Would you stop fucking saying that? I'm not going to let them drag me back to hell. Girl, we don't want you here. We're down here nice and toasty. Get the fuck out. Go to a different circle of hell. We don't need to, quote, drag you anywhere. Nobody's doing shit to you. We're just reacting to what the fuck you're doing. Nobody's doing shit to you. I shouldn't say nobody. There is a small pocket of people somewhere on the internet that are doing things like that. They are sending unpaid food orders to her house and doing these things. There is a small little group of people. She doesn't even go here, right? Shear's not dead. Wait, Shear's not dead. Are you from the Paradise people? I hate saying that. You look familiar. Are you one of the Paradise ladies? I should put it that way. Yeah, she's just, and I don't know what she means by that, other than people trying to get a reaction out of her and making her into the bad person. Have I seen the edit Jenny made? It said the fuck kind of man sent you in DMs. Did you? I don't know. You're a British therapist. Okay. Thank you, Shares. I don't know if I've seen that yet. I'll have to look at it here in a second, Ozzy. And hell sure is full of lovely people. It is.
I've lived hell more times in my life than I care to admit. And some hells have been much worse than others. But I am not going to allow myself to be the kind of person that gets reverted back to acting the way that I was the past 1 to 2 years. Shit has changed since December.
More British people.
It will stay changed.
But
I will make
has it changed?
mistakes. I will slip up. There may be moments where I do temporarily revert back, but every time I'm going to redirect.
I fell asleep. When? Oh, last night. Hi, Lucidity. Yeah, she is full of shit. And just, I don't mind being mistook for a paradise girl. They're all in their 20s. I'm nearing 40.
And I have people in my life who are going to help me keep myself accountable. I have people that care about me and love me and understand me. And
I don't know if they understand you, but sure.
And that is my life and that is my focus. As someone who has had a history of having way too parasocial relationships with people on the internet, I am focused on maintaining my improvement on that. That I've been working on since, honestly, over a year now. But in more recent history, I've gotten much better about. I will not let the opinions of others try to dictate who I am or how I am. But the cruelty is crazy.
Who's being cruel to you? And maybe you should let our opinions dictate a little bit, because I think a lot of us have some pretty good opinions about your behaviors and how you are and how you act as a person that could maybe give you a little bit of constructive feedback to maybe work on some things. We could all work on things. None of us are perfect. But I think some of us have some pretty good feedback for you.
How people think that all these things can happen, and then I so much as just acknowledge them, and I'm the problem.
You are the problem.
I will not be made out to be the problem when I am in fact not the problem.
But you are the problem. And that's what people have been trying to point out to you, but you're not listening. The only person you listen to is Paola. I mean, this vlog predates that. You were cruel to her, Celestial. It's just, you are the problem. My tummy just growled. I hope you all didn't hear that. Just because we are critical of you and your behaviors doesn't mean we're being cruel. Like, you said that whenever Amber Lynn did oh yeah, she does the feeder content and rubs food all over her body. You're like, that was cruel, Amber. You were cruel. She was stating a fucking fact. Nothing that Amber Lynn said about that was false. And it wasn't mean. She was stating a simple fact that you used to do feeder content, and yes, you did rub chocolate cake all over your tits. I'm sorry, you did it. You can regret it now all you want, but what you shouldn't do, and you do, is say that you were tricked into making it or forced to do it or manipulated. All you got to say is like, yeah, I made that content. I'm not real proud of it anymore, but that was a time in my life where, that was something I did. But instead, you try to rewrite history and blame everybody else. That's one of the things that makes you the problem, is you can't hold yourself accountable for anything. Nothing is ever your fault. It's always somebody else's. Even your body pain isn't your own fault. You try to blame it on some fucking mystery illness. You said Pat Bondi instead of Pam Bondi. Oh, that's your undiagnosed learning disability or processing issue. Instead of I fucked up, I meant to say Pam, I said Pat. But instead, you have to try to play it off as it wasn't really you, it was something else. And that's what always makes you the problem. The fact that you don't think you're the problem. Is Random leaving us? Have fun, Random. Enjoy the water park. Yeah, if you get kicked out of every community that you're in, you're the problem.
There has been many, many times where I am in fact the problem.
Yeah.
And I will own that.
No.
But in this scenario,
but you don't. That's the problem. You don't own that you're the problem.
that's not the case.
She could be held accountable for behaviors that hurt others while still having her relative trauma acknowledged. One doesn't diminish the other, right? I agree.
So, you guys are gonna need to kind of get used to the fact that I am changing how I interact with the internet forever.
By not uploading content ever? But you haven't. You haven't. And we've seen that in the last week by you going onto all these different TikTok lives. You're just changing platforms. You're still going onto these platforms, still trying to blame others, still trying to make yourself the center of attention. You haven't changed your behavior at all.
I've kind of said it multiple times, but
her face irritates me.
Some of my supporters, I think, are starting to really notice it and see it in a different light.
They are, but it's not in the way you think. People that were your supporters are no longer your supporters. They're starting to see you the way that we see you, how you truly are.
Especially like the past month or so.
If she's actually in therapy, I would love to meet that therapist. She said that she was, and she said she wasn't going to have therapy in May, but she's worked something out. So I don't know. But the therapist is only as good as what your client tells you.
I hope you guys stick around, and I mean that. I hope that you're able to understand and see that I'm doing the best that I can.
But we're still here.
And if that is not good enough for you, I completely understand.
Libby is getting hangry. Libby is getting hungry. That muffin didn't last very long in my tum-tum.
And I hope that life treats you well. And maybe I'll see you around. Maybe I won't. But I am not going to...
It's okay. We're still here for you, Roz.
Pretend to be sorry for things that I'm not. I'm not going to lie about how I feel about things to save face.
Yeah, you are.
Because as much as people love to call me a liar, I am in fact not one.
You are.
Hey.
It's okay. You can admit it.
I didn't lie about any of this, and I honestly believe that a big portion of why I think so many people assumed that I was lying about the wellness check with my brother here.
I do believe there was a wellness check. I do not believe it was anybody in Girl World. It could have been a pocket of people outside of Girl World, but I really think it was possibly a neighbor. I do not believe it was anybody in Girl World because everybody in Girl World knew that you were in Texas. And as far as I know, nobody would do that shit to Levi. Because the point of the wellness check would be to troll you, not your brother.
All these things is obviously one, because I don't have video evidence of it, right? But two, I think more so, it skirts their need to reflect.
It is skirts? It skirts their need. Skirt, skirt. Yeah. Exactly, sure.
Right, but two, I think more so, it skirts their need to reflect inward, and it skirts their need to.
It is. She said it again. It wasn't so it wasn't just a slip up of her speaking. She said a skirt again.
It skirts their need to reflect inward, and it skirts their need.
It is skirt. I thought she just maybe just fucked up while speaking, but then she did it a second time.
To hold their own accountability for the fact of which that is what they participate in, that their free time and their hobby involves supporting communities that do this shit to real life people. And
what community's doing it, Roz? Point us in that direction. Tell us who did it, and we shall shun them Shun! But it wasn't us. It wasn't me. It wasn't Nikki. It wasn't Scar. It wasn't any of the Zacks. It wasn't Ashley. Who was it, Roz? Who hurt you? Tell us who hurt you. You can't because it wasn't us. It wasn't us.
You can only rationalize that by saying that I'm the liar and I'm the problem, instead of acknowledging that the problem is the community at large doing what they're doing.
Don't you poke your fucking fingers at me. Get your fingers out of my face. We aren't doing shit, so you need to shut the fuck up and blame the correct people.
Doing, then that is a cognitive dissonance that you need to check with yourself, and you need to work on yourself. There's a couple creators I heard saying that I was honestly disappointed in, because quite.
Oh, so which was it, Roz? You saw them say this? Oh no, wait. You heard that they said this. Who? So you're watching channels. You're still watching reaction channels. Oh yeah, she's totally a dictator on her own channel. Hi, her beaver stinks. Skirt. A skirt.
Frankly, I expect more from people who hold themselves as being an intellectual type. Because if you're going to sit there and say you're an anthropologist, but
Tiny Blue. Oh, that's right. She's calling out Tiny Blue. What did Tiny do?
not acknowledge the nuance of the situation, then, do better, bro. That's my opinion on that.
Shut up, Roz. You just said a whole bunch of shit without saying anything.
But at the end of the day, I think it's just like, it's baffling to me, because I would never, ever involve my family in a lie like that.
Okay, there are some reactors did say they think that Roz called the wellness check herself. I don't believe that. I also know that you can't time a wellness check. So nobody is calling and being like, I need you to make a wellness check at 8:15 p.m. Somebody called in a wellness check, and I think it was a neighbor because Levi was at work and you weren't home. I think a neighbor may have come over and was knocking on the door for some reason, or a neighbor did something and is like, that big girl isn't answering the door. She never goes anywhere. I better call in a wellness check. And then they show up right as Levi was already home. Levi had had enough time to get home from work, take his pants off, and start playing a video game. Because Levi was like, oh, I had to put on pants whenever he was telling the story. So it wasn't timed for right when Levi got home, because you can't time a fucking wellness check. I truly believe it was a neighbor. Exactly. Hey, my very large neighbor isn't answering the door. Her brother's probably at work right now. Nobody's coming to the door. Let me call in a wellness check. She was trying to say assert, bossy, but she said a skirt instead of assert. Yeah, Levi has no idea. I don't think Roz called it in because I don't even Chris and Britt say that like Rosie would never do that to Levi. I don't believe she would call that in to have Levi in that situation. I truly do not believe that it was Rosie that called it in. For one, she was probably fucking sleeping.
I would never lie about anything like that, period. I would never.
She's just putting the blame on the wrong people. I really think it was a neighbor.
Throw my brother under the bus like that. And to think I would do that is disgusting. Honestly. As far as like the AI ex-boyfriend shit, honestly, I thought that was funny. That was pathetic. That's sad. That's really all I gotta say. And the other stuff was kind of scary. You know? And this is why I don't want to talk about the other stuff. Because it happened. Those photos were real.
I don't know if she did the pizza orders, because the pizza orders, they often come in the middle of a live stream. Right? So granted, she could have like put in like deliver later for like a later time, but I don't think she's doing the pizza orders herself. I think there is a pocket of people on the internet fucking with her, just enjoying it.
And we left the apartment anyway. We went places anyway. Because fuck you. I'm enjoying my trip.
But didn't you also say that you weren't going to be doing things for your safety? Not recording because of your safety, doing vlogs because of your safety?
That's really that. So, I feel better. We'll see if the internet sees any of this.
Well, of course.
Yeah. My brother's fries are almost done, so I'm gonna go back into my room. I'm gonna call Remy back. I miss
my boyfriend.
him. I love his presence. He is such a gentle, sweet, loving, warm person.
Do you miss when he was your gentle, sweet boy? Hey, Miss Connie, that was probably Secret Squirrel. You can thank Secret Squirrel.
Person.
I have to
He
sneeze.
is better than I could have imagined, at the same time, exactly how I knew he would be. And he's gonna be around for a long time.
Well, let's not get ahead of ourselves. Let's not be too hasty on that.
In my life, and that's all I know. So
yeah, this last vlog is like, oh, I'm so.
I hope you'll have a wonderful day, a wonderful evening wherever you are, and stay true. Bye, guys.
All right. Goddamn, I keep opening up Discord. All right, we're going to look. We're gonna watch Jenny's edit that Ozzy sent me. Hi, Andy. Be safe driving, please. Yeah, her Texas content was poop. If she would like to say her Texas content was moldy hot dog water. I have YouTube Premium. Why did you open in fucking Edge? Piece of monkey. All right, hold on. I need to go back and share the right screen. So Jennifer Linifer made this. She has been using the hot dog water a lot lately. This is an edit from our lovely Jennifer Linifer. those boobs. Those boobs go. This is Jenny. Jenny did this. I think I have seen this before. So I just linked it up above. I'm going to link it again.
For more than a century, Americans paid admission to see what they called freaks, men without limbs.
Shh. All right. All righty. I need to update my thumbnail. Not all big boobs are good boobs. They are not. But I don't know why my camera is frozen on that. But we don't need to see that. So let me just pop back over to this. All right. All right. I noticed it's frozen when I go to that particular view. But I need to use the bathroom and I need to go run some errands and do some stuff. So I may be back tonight, I may not. So we did not watch the locale bus. I'm sorry, we watched other things. I apologize. Big boobs become big weapons. But I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. And we may be back tonight. We'll see. And yeah, I'm gonna go to the game shop, look for a couple of things. Yeah. No, so once again, I don't know how much streaming I'll be able to do this week because if I'm streaming from right here, my best friend's going to be sleeping in this room right there. I'm in a room on the other side of the house, and my other friend will be in a room over there as well. So I don't know how much streaming we'll be doing this week, but hopefully I'll be able to squeeze in some of the evenings. But I love you all so, so much. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. I will see you all very, very soon. Thank you, Secret Squirrel, for gifting 50 memberships. You are incredible. I appreciate you, but you are grounded. And yeah, until next time, be safe and take care. No, I'm not gonna make Nikki work overtime.
Rolling across the kitchen tile. And that spinny
This house does have 3 bedrooms. My best friend rented it. It is an Airbnb.
come and get me stare. Peanut butter sauce drips slow on a double-headed show. 12.2-inch magic wand humming where the lights are low. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy. Sour patch and hide-chew cravings. Tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey. Sticky sweet insanity. Rolling through this neon kitchen. Lost in pure biology. Anal trainers lined up neat, like a promise on the floor. 5-pound bag of sour sweet, torn right open, wanting more. 4 pounds high chew, cherry red, stuck where fantasies are fed. That chair squeaks a rhythmic beat as she arches off its bread. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, sour patch and high chew cravings. Tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey. Sticky sweet insanity. Rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Screen glows bright with hungry eyes. Tokens fall like summer rain. Every moan a sweet surprise. Chasing pleasure, easing pain. Peanut butter thick and warm makes a mess beyond the norm. Double-headed takes the storm in this quirky love fingers form. It's just sex and candy, baby. Sugar rush and ecstasy, sour patch and hide your cravings. Tangled up in you and me. It's just sex and candy, honey. Sticky sweet insanity, rolling through this neon kitchen, lost in pure biology. Chair still spinning, slow and low. Candlelight fades to amber glow. Candy wrappers, sticky trays on that well-loved rolling bass. Just sex and candy, fading slow. Just sex and candy, watch her go.